Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, Fallout New Vegas, where we're gonna get ourselves in a position today where we can just get straight on towards the Yes Man route to end the game. We've got one more Brotherhood of Steel bits and bats wrap up to do, as well as Veronica's companion quest. Annoyingly, as good as this game is, it's going to be a lot of areas we've already been, so the enemies won't be there, which is annoying. I wish the enemies regen slightly faster. So we've got the component parts to fix the Brotherhood's bunker. So we'll oblige. We should also be able to buy and buy a Gauss rifle and then get power armor training. Oh, not that way. So let's hand over the parts. This book is a bit of a maze.
So don't get any ideas.
Don't sass me. I've got whatever the fuck this is. God damn it. But yeah, I do apologise for really slowing down on New Vegas. We made really good speed and then it got to the new year. And I put it on hiatus. I came back. I did 3 episodes and then I put it back on hiatus. Oh, we need to give the parts to someone else. But I definitely want to start motoring towards finishing this game as soon as possible. Which is why I just want to get on the Yes Man route today. Jammed minigun.
Hello?
Malfunctioning super sledge. A lot of broken shit here. Lorenzo.
Good to see you. Alive, that is. Have you found all of the components yet?
I have indeed. They're all
Really?
there.
I mean, that's great.
Do you want to count
I
them?
knew you could do it all along. I'll get right to work installing these. Why don't you go tell the Elder the good news? I'm sure it'll be a huge load off of his shoulders.
Job done. Now we go see the Elder. Though I think Veronica's going to want to rant at him first.
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
Calm. Go to your happy place. Go to your happy place. What's that you got there? That a Gauss rifle? Yes, it is. Are you coming, Veronica? Rex, stop fucking up. Look at it just breaking. That's how you know this is an old game. NPC mechanics are breaking each other.
Hello, Veronica. How goes your mission?
We'll know in a second. I wanted to talk to you.
Veronica, tell me this isn't about...
Yes, goddammit, it is. But you're gonna hear me out this time.
We've been through this.
The things I've seen now, other groups succeeding where we fail, it's not too late for us.
We've outlasted the end of the world. We'll outlast these upstarts.
Waiting in a hole for everyone else to die.
If we must.
This is a dead end for us.
I see no evidence of that. Nor do I see anyone out there with a solution to our problems.
How could you? You're too scared to look. Let's go. We're wasting our time.
I would, but I kind of need to speak to El
Back again,
Bosserino
I
here.
see. Have you found all the components we need?
I did.
Good news for a change. Your efforts have humbled me, outsider. You have done more than I could expect, even from my brothers. Moreover, I've been going over the scouts' reports, and keep coming up with the same conclusion. The NCR is not the threat I've believed it to be. We should not have had to rely on your help in this crisis. I believed my actions were guided by caution and prudence, but I now see the truth. People called me a hero after what happened at Helios. But I left that battle scarred by fear, and have allowed that weakness to govern my actions. That ends now. I will undo the wrong I have done my brethren and lift the lockdown. With luck, we will once again flourish. Please, take this. It is a small token of my thanks, and scarcely begins to repay the debt owed you, but is all I am allowed to give an outsider. This key will allow you to use our safe house to the northeast. I hope it will prove useful in your travels.
Sweet, we go up to light.
Welcome, outsider, welcome. The lockdown has been officially lifted, and everyone seems to be in good spirits. With the surface open to us once again, Hardin's already started talk of sending a force out to attack Helios, but I hope to dissuade him. What can I do for you?
Well, you can tell me about the storm, I guess.
That is this base's defensive system. It serves as camouflage and masks all entry and exit from the bunker. We use it to hide our patrols and supply runners, though we still send such out at night to be extra safe. It's a protective measure that was enacted after our defeat at Helios. The NCR was hot on our heels, and we wouldn't have survived another encounter. It was decided that we would stay quiet for a time, heal the wounded, and try to come up with a new strategy. However, after we had fully recuperated, our first scouting measures showed that the NCR's presence in this region had only increased in our absence. There are now more than 5 times the number of NCR troops in the area as when we fought them, and we have half the number we did at Helios. And so the lockdown has been extended. To go outside would be the death of us all. We have some personnel that are allowed to travel on the surface. They trade for what we need and occasionally drop off what they acquire. We make sure that they only enter or leave the bunker while the sandstorm is active, to avoid detection. You've certainly
let me
earned
join.
the right, but I'm afraid there's a slight matter of protocol that must be dealt with first. Exceptional individuals, like yourself, are sometimes allowed to join the Brotherhood if they perform a valuable service for it. While your actions up to this point have been commendable, I am afraid they don't quite qualify as such a service. However,
Mate,
I do
just
have
literally
another task
got
that fits
a
the
load
bill
of shit
rather
to make
nicely.
sure your bunker still
Would
works.
you consider undertaking it? As one of
Greedy.
our patrols discovered, the
Greedy.
mutants just to the northeast have become strangely violent in the years we were secluded. However, this turn of events could also be an opportunity. We mostly left the equipment of the communications array there alone, out of respect. As the inhabitants have now proven themselves hostile, no more respect will be accorded them, making their equipment fair game. I want you to head up to the summit of Black Mountain and install this remote signal transmitter in one of their consoles. It will allow us to tap into the radar and other detection systems running there, assuming they're still operational. If we're going to operate on the surface again, it would be nice to do so with as much information at our fingertips as possible. Good luck.
Fine. Right, we're going to sort out the 2 quests pretty concurrently. Does mean I have to figure out the way out of this bunker. Not this way.
I'd slap him around, but he stood at my parents' wedding. Plus, he used to make excuses to get me out of my punishment when I'd slept through head scribe Taggart's lectures. Figure I owe him for that. He means well. I'm not giving up. He wants evidence, but he'll never go looking for it. He's scared I'm right. He'll never listen unless I hold the proof right in front of his face. He's a stubborn old man, but when it comes down to it, he's got our best interests at heart. If he sees some indisputable sign we're on the wrong course, he won't ignore it. That's my question to the Elder. All these years, the Brotherhood has collected weapons technology. And for what? To keep it out of people's hands? That clearly hasn't worked. To defend ourselves? We can't compete with the NCR's numbers, or the Legions. We're fighting a war for a lost cause. If we're gonna survive, we have to find a role in society, attract new members. don't know. I don't know. We need something that shows the Brotherhood will fail, or that it can do better a different way. The only thing that gets his attention is technology. Huh. Maybe Father Elijah had the right idea. Our elder before McNamara, he had a nose for recovering lost technology. He'd send scribes out into the desert chasing whatever leads he found. There were a few he only trusted me with. I can think of at least one that'd prove my point, if it still exists. There's a comm terminal not too far from here I'd use to access messages from him. If we go there, I can pull up his research on it. I'm with you. Being around here isn't the same anymore.
We can do that. Guys.
What is this? Veronica brings an outsider into our home, then has a private audience with the Elder? The two of you may have the Elder fooled, but we know better. Veronica has always twisted the Founder's principles to her own ends. We will not stand idly by and allow her to corrupt our Elder's thinking.
Sorry about that.
Oh,
Just because I love them doesn't mean some of them aren't assholes.
Dum 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 dum. This the way out? You shh. Now we're back on the glorious world of fetch quests. Not only fetch quests in areas where there's no enemies because I've already cleared them out. Come on. Right, quickly run. Yep, monitor. Okay. Yep. Area 1 of areas we've already cleared out. So is it we're planting a bug or something to mess up with the communications ray? Okay, not that way. Okay, yes, that way. Up the stairs. Wait. Oh, I had the key. I've been in this room, haven't I? Did I not grab the key? Or has the key just decided it wants to fuck up? Rex, what are you doing? Install remote signal transmitter. Alright, I clearly haven't been in here before. That one did such a shoddy job. Never mind. Right, job 1. That gets us our membership and our power armor training. Access Father Elijah's terminal. Okay. Where have you put this terminal? Right next to Nipton. That's a chance for me to just store some shit I don't need anymore. Which I will probably take them up on. Definitely got some sub-equipment I can just stash. Sure, I heard gunfire. Was that gunfire? If it was, it's totally not my problem anymore. Gibson's shack. Look at this absolute shithole. Thank you for the Medex, though. The fuck is this shithole? A wood chipper. 50 weight. Take the Mentats. Download the research notes.
Let's see what we've got here. Okay, yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. The pulse gun. Although maybe the rangefinder could work too. And it looks like the NCR was onto some miracle farming technology.
Okay, so the rangefinder is one we haven't done yet, where it basically activates like a satellite beam weapon. It's one of the trophy quests I'm toying with maybe doing if I've got time. Can't do the farming technology. That was the vault with the plants. So we can't do that because I've already destroyed all the notes.
Electromagnetic weapon from before the Great War.
Pulse gun it is.
Experimental. It never saw mass production. But they were building it as a countermeasure to power armor, which they feared the Chinese were developing. Supposedly a prototype was being housed at Nellis. Imagine what it could do to the Brotherhood. We'd be on equal footing with any idiot with a gun. More or less. Supposedly it's a vegetation enhancer. NCR has a science branch headquartered at McCarran Airport. Guess they found something. Guess somebody wasn't very good at keeping secrets either. We'd never pursue it because it's not a weapon, but self-sufficiency is fundamental to us. If it works, they'd see the value of an alternate course. It's a targeting device for some kind of doomsday weapon based at Helios 1. It was lost sometime after the war. We held Helios 1 for a time. Lost a lot of people defending it. Too many. All for this weapon they never got working. If it turns out to be a dud, it'd show how flawed our goals have been. Father Elijah said he thinks a scavenger might have sold it on the strip. Yeah, maybe they'll think twice about engaging the NCR if they know one of those could be floating around. The notes say to look around Nellis Air Force Base. He suggests going through filing cabinets and computers in the commanding officer's quarters.
Fine. Yeah, it is going to be a fetch quest fest. But hopefully we get up and live next time. Depending on what we decide to do. Let's have a little look. Yeah, so I just need to observe the murders, but I'm going to do that on my own. We've already done the Great Khans. It's just a case of finishing that. Yeah, kill or disable Mr. House is going to be soon. Where was Nipton? Where are you, dinosaur? There's the dinosaur. I want to just nip to my safe house and store some stuff. I'm not going to fast travel. I don't know if the loading screen would be worth it. But yeah, the Omertas I'll do separate. Just because the last time I was in that casino, it fucked up the game. And as quests go, I don't think it's one of the more entertaining. No one who plays New Vegas goes, oh, but that Omerta's quest, that was fucking mint. No, it doesn't happen. Oddly enough, I think, as much as I like New Vegas, I think some of the quests from Fallout 3 are more memorable. It's just Fallout 3 is, like, this has got its age, and Fallout 3's marginally, not marginally, it's even worse in how it's held up in terms of its appearance. So if we ever play Fallout 3, damn sure I'm going to be going for a PC version. So I can touch it up, stabilize it, make it shinier, make it better. This is my weapon safe, isn't it? Yes. I don't need the binoculars. I can put away the C4 for the time being. What else can we get rid of for the time being? Make us a little bit. Put away the grenade launcher. And that. Right. Make yourself significantly lighter. Toying with doing at least one of the DLCs. Again, it just depends on time. We do have a fair whack of games getting quite close to the end. We've got this, we've got Elden Ring. Star Ocean Divine Force is quite close to the end, I believe. And Ghost of Tsushima's not too far off either. Ghost of Tsushima I could probably finish in about 10, 11 hours of just... or a couple of days of solid gaming. It's just because we only play a little bit at a time. Is why it's taken so long. It's only really... like, Hogwarts Legacy, maybe I'm halfway through at this point. I don't know. I'm liking the game, but it's very repetitive. It's a game where I've reasonably enjoyed it, but I'm a lot more interested in what they're gonna do next. Did you just walk clean into a wall? Like, I think if they take all the engine mechanics and stuff and then just really refine it, they'll have something. But as much as I am enjoying it, I just feel it's very repetitive, and they've done a Ubisoft and put far too many collectibles in. Speaking of which, I finally got my fucking Assassin's Creed Valhalla Platinum at the time. Like, literally the day I'm recording this is when I've got the Platinum, and that was just painful amounts of grind. What was it I was told to check? Filing cabinets and boxes. Don't worry about me, Pearl. I don't want to see me take it. Rex again being a bit of a dick. Colonel Blackwell Key. Inventory phone. What's this transfer order? Oh, so, yeah, so it has gone to, like I said, an area we've already cleared out.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today?
Maybe a battle at the dam.
Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll be there when you need us.
Okay, we've got the boomer support. Yeah, it's just the Omertas. And loading, just redoing what I did with the Great Khans. I'll probably do the Omertas possibly tomorrow, I'm not sure. Got a bit of a busy week. Like, it's my week off work, so it's not really busy. But I've got a lot of things I'm trying to squeeze in. I've been trying to do a lot more reading this year. Like, yeah, you heard right, year. It's just one of those where, especially at my old job, was always very stressed after finishing work and tired and just not in the mood. Vault 34. I've been trying to read more. Even watch films. Films aren't really my thing. I don't really have the attention span, but I've probably seen about 20 films. Let me just have a little look. 16 films, if I think it is. I've watched according to what I'm using to track what things I've done this year. The fuck? Well, that didn't go well, did it?
I'm gonna need some. I worry too much.
Melee like, with melee damage, I'm guessing there's a power fist count as melee damage, as hand-to-hand damage, or does it count as melee damage? Glorious fetch quest. But once this is done, we can hopefully polish off the government, the Brotherhood from our to-do list. In fact, not hopefully, we will have finished them off. Finally buy a Gauss rifle. one of my favourite weapons in the Fallout franchise. It's just a big fucking, like, Tesla cannon that just goes ba-chong. Although if you use it in confined quarters, you end up freaking doing more damage to yourself. But it was one of my go-to weapons on Fallout 3. Especially for endgame DLC. Can we just navigate this vault? Reactor, first floor. Armory is probably where I need to be. Yeah, like we've already cleared this area out, so unfortunately all the challenge is gone. The only problem with this game, it's not the only problem with this game, but in terms of quests with this game, my problem is there's a lot of locations, but a small amount of them make you constantly come back to do some of the quests. It's not a case of, oh, here's a location for each quest, if you follow what I mean by that. Which is very frustrating. Diner stairs, cafeteria. Then you get areas like this which are just a pain in the ass to navigate. We're looking for a door at the armory. Overseer's office. But I want the armory. How pain in the ass. What on earth has just happened? Of course, of course. Why wouldn't you choose to crash? It is typical, isn't it? But yeah, this is partly what's put me off getting round to finishing this game. It's just performance issues. Like, I knew it was going to be annoying. And I thought, you know what? Maybe it's not as bad as I remember it on the PS3 version. It is that bad. I definitely think going forward I would play on PC. If I ever do want to replay Fallout 3, I've played on PC. Can't be doing with crashes. Oh, this place is right at the start of the vault. Okay, fine. Cute. I knew it was going too well. I knew it was going too well. Oh, well. Let's try again. What an absolute pain in the arse, though. Oh, residual rads. That's annoying as well. Right. It's just some of it. Just gonna keep going down. Not that way. This the right way? Answer is no. We crashed the game for no reason. Beautiful. So somewhere on this floor is the door to the armory. The fuck was that? Yeah, I'd like for some of these to be still alive. Armory. Alright, armory. Dear God, how many glowing ones are in here? Three glowing ones I've seen in this floor alone. Yeah, we were here quite recently, weren't we? Which is a pity. There's the pulse gun.
Huh. Figured it'd have more buttons and dials and stuff, you know? Oh well. It's still the electronic equivalent of a disease from Gamora.
But this is the thing that I was saying before. If there hadn't already been quests here and this dungeon was fully populated as a fresh quest, which there's enough places in the game that are reasonably empty they could have just moved it to. I don't get why they decided to have like one place, like especially a vault, be like the hub of like 3 or 4 different. Oh God, now I've got to find a freaking path out. Oh joy. Oh Jagus. You guys just get out the fucking way. Right, okay. But yeah, I don't get why they did that as a choice. It's not like the game's a small game where they need to fill up the place. They could have easily put a few of these quests in different locations. Because if you look at these Brotherhood quests, for example, we've had to go to all the vaults. We've been to all the vaults, which have got, like, some of them have other quests in. Then you've got the Black Mountain bit we've just done earlier, which we'd already done the quest for, just how it happens. The thing is, the Brotherhood, you can only do at a certain point as well. It's not like something you can access right from the start of the game. Unless you pick up Veronica and you know to pick up Veronica. No, not that way. Yes! Oh, I did not realise my rads were creeping up quite that high. Thank you. Not running. Like I'll go to a doctor to look into that. I am not dying to radiation, but yeah, if that bar were filled up and I hadn't noticed, we'd be dead. And I'm not saying we'd have died today. I'd have probably come back in whenever we pick up the game next, walked into the next dungeon and just dropped. But yeah, look how empty it is. This is what grinds my gears of it. It's just too empty. Like, was there any need for it to be quite that long? How are we doing for time? Jesus. That crash has fucked us a bit, hasn't it? That's probably about 4 minutes or so that I lost. We're nearly there. And then we're done. Enemies nearby.
Hey!
Let's try.
I've had worse.
That one of the NCR thoughts? Yeah, Camp Golf. To be fair, doing Boone's quest took a god knows. Added an extra 4 hours onto this playthrough. Was it about 4 hours? I imagine it was. So I'm blaming Boone. Let's go get our rewards. We can get the Brotherhood all done. Rex, I swear to God, if you get in my way one more time, I'm just going to shoot you clean in your doggy face. But yeah, it has been a bit sans action today. Hopefully that changes.
There you are. A few of us want to thank you for being such a good friend to the Brotherhood. So we set aside some of our recycled energy cells. We'll leave a few of them in that footlocker in the corner every so often. The Paladins scoff at using recycled ammo, so no one should mind.
I mean, thank you.
Hey, your presence here, outsiders, you impressed Elder McNamara.
Why are you still a dick? I need to find one of the other things I need to do. Find where I can buy my shiny ghost rifle from. Might Google how long it takes for stock to refresh. Because I want to buy 2 and get a perfect condition, like repair them for a good condition one. Go on, Veronica, you... Take your dear sweet time. Jesus.
Veronica, I hope...
I brought you a present. We found a gun that disables power armor. One of these could defeat the whole Brotherhood. We have to stop limiting our focus to military technology. It won't save us.
That could be the only one of its kind.
That's not the point. Technology won't win our wars. We need numbers, new recruits.
What does the Codex say?
A bunch of close-minded bullshit.
We do not help them or let them in.
But
We keep knowledge they must never have.
give it a chance. For me. I can't stay here and watch us waste away.
I'm sorry.
We'll die out.
I know.
Come on. I can't listen to this anymore.
I mean, we can do, but I need to
Greetings, my friend.
set the device up by.
We've already started receiving telemetry from it. This will be a great help in our future efforts, and I thank you. Now then, it is my great honor to bestow upon you the title of Paladin of the Brotherhood for meritorious service above and beyond the call of duty. I'm afraid a formal ceremony was out of the question, given our current state, but I hope this will make up for it. I had the Knights refurbish a suit of our power armor for your use. It's one of the earlier models, but it should serve you well. Now, I suppose I'm going to have to show you how to use it, aren't I? First, let's go over how to put it on.
Nice, we get power armor training.
There. I think you've got the knack of it now. You should now be able to wear any kind of power armor you come across. I've also given the order that all of our equipment be made available to you, not just the more mundane arms. You're a member of the Brotherhood now, and your gear should reflect that. Lastly, you will be allowed to come and go as you please. You've done so much for us that to do otherwise would be a crime.
Get out the way,
I
Veronica.
just ask that you keep the Brotherhood's interests at heart in all your dealings. Remember that you will always have a home here.
Thank you.
Greetings, my friend. Bye.
Fucking Veronica. Nothing to say.
He wouldn't listen. The truth was right there staring him in the face. How could he not listen? No. Our case wouldn't be any stronger if tomorrow they all died when their energy weapons backfired. I just didn't expect that. There was no getting through to him. How can I help them when they won't accept it? I don't know if I can stay. Maybe it'd be better for everyone if I left. Spent my life somewhere else. Work with the followers of the apocalypse, maybe. Put my knowledge to some good use. Or I can stay here with the people I care about and do whatever I can until it comes to a slow or sudden end. They may be a bunch of wooden conformists, but anything I did without them would feel empty. I'd always be reminded of this day, how I wasn't strong enough to stand by them. So, I guess I'll stay. Won't be easy, but at least I won't feel guilty about the choice. Let's get going. I'd like to get my mind off all this, and some fresh air would do me some good, right about now.
Fine. I'm guessing the weapons merchant is on the floor above. God damn it.
Hello.
Find the merchant. Do I sound exasperated? I feel exasperated. Just here, trying to find the merchant. There we are. I recognise this bit. Thank you.
Have you heard the news? Elder McNamara has lifted the lockdown. Good news for this store, let me tell you. I can't wait to start getting more goods. So what are you here for? Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look.
Batman. Gauss rifle. Go on then. Let's have a full set. I mean, I'm just going to put it into storage anyway.
Thanks.
No, I'm heavy.
How may I assist?
You
Ooh,
mule.
got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Why have you got 3 sparks? I just need to give up 6.
Assist you.
Now we're fine. Yeah, I can use the shit power armor. Fully repair the good power armor, but I'd have a little think. What if I want to do that?
The report.
Right, is it better than what I've got? Massively so. I don't see any downside to it.
Reports say Mr. House's robots are now using tech we've never heard of. We need to send a team up there.
Now I just need to find the way out. Way out, Doko. This way. Yes. Well, we're now heavily armoured. This is where we get showed up by those dissidents, isn't it? And then we're done. And I can plan my next move ahead of tomorrow. Or whenever it is I get the chance to record next. For Fallout. Ah, how typical that the game crashed.
We heard Veronica talking with the Elder. We won't stand for this. She'd be doing a greater service by carrying out her duties and not trying to undermine the Elder's authority. This had better be the last time her loyalty falters. You've been warned.
God. I should get used to this, I guess. People get desperate. They turn on each other. First thing to go is trust. I don't think it's ever going to be the same for me in there. Knowing no matter what I do, it's going to end badly. But they're all I have. Yeah, I've got the rest of my life to help them out. I could spare a little while to see things through with you.
Bonds of steel, increasing our armor. Beautiful. Nice. It's been a long road, this Brotherhood of Steel quest, hasn't it? But we're going to leave it here. We're not too far off starting the last run towards the end of the game. between now and when I record next, I'm going to get the Omertas done. And it's just finding time to do that in between. Like, I might just stick the... I'm reading Branded Standards and the Final Empire. I might just have that on in the background while doing it. Get it done. But thank you for watching. Have a great night. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.